Think your office politics are bad? At least Karen from accounting is not trying to sting you to death. Welcome to the buzzing, backstabbing world of honeybees, where power struggles are deadly. Everyone's overworked, and the queen lounges around pumping out thousands of babies while being pampered non-stop. It's Game of Thrones meets the Real Housewives, but with wings, no pants, and way more pollen. Beneath that innocent buzz is a brutal hierarchy that makes your office drama look like recess. Forget the water cooler these bees throw down in wax chambers. Grab your honey and buckle up. Meet the hive. When you peek into a beehive, you are looking at an entire civilization, usually numbering in the tens of thousands. But don't expect much diversity when it comes to gender. Nearly every single bee you see hard at work is female. These are the worker bees, and their job description is endless. They clean, build, guard, nurse, forage, and even control the air conditioning inside the hive. However, there's a catch. Despite their tireless efforts, worker bees live relatively short lives. In the cozy winter months, when things are less hectic, a worker bee might enjoy a lifespan of 4 to 9 months. But come summer, the busy season, their life expectancy plummets to a mere 6 weeks, usually ending in utter exhaustion. Honestly, it's like being a retail worker during Black Friday season forever. Now, let's not forget the drones, the male bees. They've got arguably the worst deal in this society. Their sole purpose is to mate with the queen, which happens during the summer mating flights. Once they have done their duty, they either die in the process or get booted out of the hive come autumn, when they're no longer of any use. Talk about a brutal dating scene. The queen bee. At the top of this buzzing hierarchy sits the queen, the undisputed monarch of the hive. There's typically only one queen per colony, and she's essentially a baby-making machine, capable of laying up to 2,000 eggs per day. While her worker sisters live short, intense lives, the queen enjoys a lavish existence that can last up to 5 years. But don't envy her just yet. The queen's life may be longer, but her job is non-stop, and her every need is catered to by her loyal subjects. What makes her so special? Royal jelly, the elixir of royalty in the bee world. Royal jelly. Royal jelly is basically the bee world's VIP superfood, part gourmet buffet, part multivitamin on steroids. Produced by worker bees' hypopharyngeal glands, it's a creamy blend of digested pollen, honey, and nectar. Packed with proteins, B vitamins, fats, sugars, hormones, and minerals like calcium and iron, it's nutritional gold. It even has acetylcholine, the stuff our nerves use, though sadly, it won't turn humans into royalty. For bees though, total game changer. This magical goo decides who gets to be queen. In the hive, royal jelly is pure liquid destiny. The royal selection. When a queen bee dies, or when a colony decides it's time to expand and part of the hive swarms off, they need a new monarch, and fast. This is where the drama kicks into high gear. At first glance, all honeybee larvae are genetically identical. Any one of them could, theoretically, become queen. But around day 3 of their larval life, worker bees make their selection. A few lucky larvae continue receiving royal jelly, while the others are switched to a less glamorous diet of pollen, honey, and water. It's like the reality show, The Bachelor. But instead of roses, it's royal jelly. And the stakes: life or death. The larvae selected for royal treatment undergo dramatic physical changes. Thanks to the nutrient-dense royal jelly, their development takes a different turn entirely. Their bodies grow larger, their ovaries fully develop, allowing them to lay eggs. And they are groomed to become the next reigning queen. The Queen Fight Club. If you think sibling rivalry is bad in your house, just wait. Once the potential queens finish developing, the true Game of Thrones moment arrives. Should more than one queen emerge simultaneously, they engage in an intense battle, stingers drawn until only one survivor remains. If one queen hatches earlier than the others, She often makes a preemptive strike, seeking out her rival cells and eliminating them before they can pose a threat. This brutal zero-sum game ensures that the hive is never left with multiple queens, which would throw the entire social order into chaos. Is it random? Maybe not so much. For many years, scientists assumed the process of selecting new queens was purely random. Since the genetic makeup of worker bees and queens is virtually identical, it seemed like any larva could be chosen based solely on the hive's needs. But recent research hints that things may not be quite so arbitrary. A 2011 study discovered that larvae destined to become queens often possess higher levels of certain proteins that supercharge their metabolic processes. This suggests there might be subtle genetic or biochemical differences between the larvae that guide the worker bee's decisions. In other words, nature may give certain larvae a slight head start in the royal race. Scientists are still unraveling the exact factors that make royal jelly such a potent developmental trigger. Some theories proposed that it was due to hormones in the jelly or changes to insulin signaling pathways in the larva. However, another 2011 study identified a protein called royalactin, which plays a crucial role in transforming an ordinary larva into a queen when combined with the jelly's rich nutrient content. The royal lifestyle. Once crowned, the queen bee continues to consume royal jelly for the rest of her life. Given that she outlives her worker sisters by several years, it appears that staying on the royal diet has its perks. Whether royal jelly is solely responsible for her longevity remains a subject of ongoing research, but it's safe to say it plays a significant role. The queen's sole job is to lay eggs and ensure the colony's population stays strong, surrounded by worker bees who groom her, feed her, and remove waste. She rarely has a leg, let alone a wing. It's a life of luxury you consider non-stop egg-laying luxurious. Lessons from the hive. Truly astonishing about the honeybee is how efficiently it operates. Each member of the hive, from the lowliest worker to the queen, fulfills a specific role that ensures the colony's survival. The workers sacrifice their lives for the greater good, the drones serve their brief purpose, and the queen keeps the population going. The use of royal jelly as a biological switch highlights just how finely tuned sophisticated nature's systems can be. A simple change in diet, applied at just the right time, triggers an entirely different pathway that shapes the very structure of the colony. Human and royal jelly. Humans, never ones to pass up a good health fad, have been fascinated with jelly for decades. Sold in health as capsules, creams, and tonics, royal jelly is marketed as a cure-all for everything from boosting energy, skin health, and fertility. While these claims make for attractive marketing, scientific backing is far less convincing. Most human studies on royal jelly have been small, inconclusive, and while it certainly won't hurt to consume in moderate amounts, you are unlikely to sprout wings, develop a six-pack of abs, or become royalty overnight. But if you're a larval bee, well, then royal jelly is the golden ticket. If this bee drama as wild as we did, hit that like button, subscribe for more mind-blowing nature stories, hit that bell so you never miss the next plot twist. Drop a comment if you'd survive the queen, or would you just chill with the drones?